Well, that was impressive. Match that. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Okay, interesting. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Messi. Simeone. It's anyone's ball now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Acuna. Oh, such a clever touch. De Paul. Nice physical challenge. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Gusto tries to clear. Now it's Camavinga. Olise. Gusto. And here's Mbappe. Olise. That's a nicely weighted pass. Senesi. Otamendi. Senesi. Oh, can he get onto this? Alvarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Have it. Mbappe! And he's done it!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, a breakthrough already. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Through it. And it's Paredes. And here's Messi. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Cherki. Olise. Gusto. Cherki. Hernandez. Romero makes the interception. Cherki. Camavinga. Mbappe. And it's played in here. Tries to get it clear. Alvarez. Simeone. Acuna. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Cherki. Gusto. And here's Olise. Paredes. Senesi. Paredes. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Upamecano. Camavinga. Mbappe. Cherki. Olise takes a shot. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Simeone. Alvarez goes for a shot. Cherki. Olise. Rabiot. Ambitious ball here. And they've got a throw. Oh, what a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Only partially clear. Alvarez shifted upfield. Gusto. Cherki. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Paredes. McAllister. Acuna. Paredes. Messi. Paredes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Messi. Alvarez. Oh, it's come loose. Simeone. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele played out to the left flank. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Simeone played out towards the right wing. Showing good feet. De Paul. Paredes. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. McAllister. This might spell danger. Cherki. Camavinga. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. Hernandez. Proves too strong. Paredes. Messi. He's found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. Paredes. Dembele. Camavinga. Gusto. Cherki. Hernandez. Cherki. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
Simeone. McAllister. Simeone. Spread out to the left. De Paul. France making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
And here's Alvarez. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Gusto. Elise. France leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Mbappe. And he's there to get it away. And it's Gusto. And here's Elise. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. Paredes. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Romero. Nicely shoots! And again!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Konate. Cherki. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Lovely feet. McAllister. Played back in. Hernandez can get it clear. Konate. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Mbappe. Gusto. Simeone. Acuna. Simeone. Hit into the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's a good run down the left. Camavinga. De Paul. McAllister. Paredes. McAllister. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Dembele. Senesi. De Paul has a look and plays it forward. Konate cuts it out. Hernandez. Olise. Senesi aim forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Defending was strong and firm. Gusto. Olise. Rabiot. Cherki. Now can he find... He's had a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hernandez clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Cherki, and it's Gusto. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cherki. Gusto. Skims one in, and he shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And it's played forward. Otamendi. Otamendi gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Hernandez. Cherki. Upamecano. Konate forwards and with intent. De Paul. McAllister. And it's played forward. Acuna. Simeone. Rabiot wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. He's having a shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. Olise. Could be danger here. Cherki. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Olise plays it short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Over to the left. Simeone. Acuna. Simeone. The ball shifted upfield. Acuna looking to hit the byline here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe. Elise. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, shooting chance! Mbappe. And here's Dembele. There's the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up soon.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Senesi, played towards the front line. Hernandez. Gusto. Simeone, gently done. And the flag has stayed down. Alvarez! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Messi. The ball knocks it out wide. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Might be... And the shot! And he thumps it clear. Elise. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Rabiot. Gusto. Elise. And here's Dembele. Elise. Played down the flank. Romero attempts a clearance. That's very neat. Thinks about the shot. And that has been plugged away. Moved on forwards. Senesi. Romero. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. McAllister. Acuna. Simeone. McAllister. Played into the middle. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Messi goes short. Oh, that's nice. Argentina awarded another corner. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Upamecano. Gusto. Camavinga. Gusto. Rabiot. Played back to the goalkeeper. Konate. Gusto. Camavinga. Gusto. Konate. Gusto. Olise. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Simeone. McAllister. Senesi. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Cherki. Olise. McAllister. Otamendi aim forwards. And he's managed to get free. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez!
Alvarez just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Romero. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Hernandez, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Olise with the short one. Rabiot, Cherki. Now it's Olise. Acuna getting this one clear. Otamendi with the clearance. Can he spark a counter here? He's shifting through the gears here. He's got away. And here's Messi. He is through. Shot at goal! Can he deliver? Acuna. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cherki. And it's played forward. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Upamecano moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. There are a few waiting for it. Olise, and he whips it in. It's Hernandez. Takes a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Hernandez probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently it's Dembele! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dembele shapes the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are cruising away.
Olise really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. It was just gorgeous.
France find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's really well manoeuvred. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez! He's scored! And they are right back within touch! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Rabiot. Konate, aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Simeone. Paredes. Paredes, gently done. Rabiot shifted upfield. He's having a look round. And it's Gusto. Olise looking to get on the end of this. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Tries to clear. Camavinga, out to the left it goes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, what a climb! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Really well cleared. Camavinga. And here's Olise! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Messi. Romero. De Paul looks to get on the end of this. Hernandez. Gusto. Rabiot. Gusto. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Acuna. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, red, nice interception. Romero. Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cherki. McAllister. Now that's well seen too. And claimed it back swiftly. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Moved on forwards. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. In with the challenge. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Acuna. Alvarez. Alvarez played out to the left flank.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Justo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Alvarez. The pull forwards and with intent. Upamecano. Mignon. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. McAllister cuts out the pass. Romero. Upamecano, aim forwards. Mbappe. Hernandez. Cherki. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Romero. Nice control. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Simeone. Now it's Simeone. And it's McAllister. McAllister, that's an imaginative... A real chance! It's a loose ball. And that was very necessary. McAllister. Konate. Olise. Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Upamecano. Upamecano shifted upfield. Gusto, and he goes cross-field. Cherki. Gusto. Cherki. Rabiot. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Paredes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Acuna. Senesi, gently done. Mbappe. That's a fabulous ball. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Moved on forwards. De Paul. Up towards the front line. And it's gone back to the keeper. Rabiot. Gusto. Konate, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Cherki. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Simeone, and here's Alvarez. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Otamendi. And it's played forward. Konate with the clearance. Oh, it's Dembele. Senesi. De Paul. McAllister. De Paul. Otamendi. Long ball upfield. And back to the goalkeeper. Rabiot. Camavinga. Konate looks to the other side. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he cuts out the supply. Cherki. Camavinga. Upamecano. Cherki. Mbappe. Cherki. Mbappe. Mbappe played through into... Can he finish? Dembele gets flagged offside. Martinez sends that a long way. Romero. And here's the Paul. Cherki. And it's Dembele. Hernandez looking to run onto it. He has found the way through. Senesi is there and he can get that clear. Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, nice touch. And here's Dembele! It's Dembele! A chance to play it in. Gusto has been caught there, it's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Upamecano shifted upfield. Hernandez. Gusto. Now who's going to be first to this? McAllister. Simeone. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi aim forwards. He's cut it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Simeone back into the middle. Now it's Messi. Time to deliver. Aimed in towards the centre. And here's Messi. Looking here to... And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. That's good play. Now this could be a chance. Acuna. He can get that clear. Romero, who's set up one goal so far. Cleared away. Rabiot. And it's Gusto. Cherki. Rabiot. Cherki. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Konate gets over and intercepts. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. And he's on his way! Decent chance! So who's he picking out? Mbappe! Mbappe!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Paredes gently done. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Konate moved on forwards. Olise. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Out to the right. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And a chance! They've scored! Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
France blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Simeone. Acuna, who played through for the wide man. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez crosses. Acuna with the clearance. Acuna. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Konate gets across to intercept that. Senesi. De Paul. Senesi. McAllister. Acuna. Acuna going full tilt down the left. Gusto, aim forwards. Oh, it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. That looks a cracking ball. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Mbappe. Acuna can get it clear. And it's Gusto. Acuna. McAllister. Cherki. Olise. Cherki. Camavinga. Muscular approach does pay off here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's bustling through here. And it's been played through. Well, that's an excellent interception. And they've got rid. Hernandez. Upamecano. Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. And it's Gusto. He is just caressing the ball. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to come off. It's incredible stuff.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No reported change to either side during the break. Acuna. Hernandez tries to clear. Gets it away. McAllister. Dembele has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Hernandez. Mbappe. Mbappe closing in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Paul. Romero. And it's Messi. De Paul in acres of space out wide. Very nicely done. It's run loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Olise. Hernandez. Upamecano. Camavinga. Konate. Camavinga. Cherki. Konate. Gusto is onto it in a flash. And here's Olise. McAllister spread out to the left. Camavinga cuts it out. Olise. Gusto. Rabiot. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! It's a goal! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. De Paul, Senesi, McAllister, Acuna, Senesi, forwards and with intent. Cherki, Upamecano, Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Could move up a gear here. He is through here. That is lovely. And here's McAllister. And what about this cross? Carries far too far and out of play. And back to the keeper they go. Romero. Otamendi shifted upfield. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Romero. Alvarez. Alvarez! Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. Simeone serves up across. Konate getting this one clear. Cherki, Olise, and here's Dembele, and here's Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Camavinga. Cherki! Oh, almost a sixth. Romero, Messi. Argentina keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rabiot. Hernandez. Upamecano. Cherki. Konate. Gusto. Konate, Gusto, Konate, McAllister, Simeone, Rabiot, Hernandez, Upamecano, Konate, Gusto, Konate, and the keeper's got it again. Olise, Gusto, Konate, Cherki, Olise, and here's Dembele, out towards the flank. Paredes. Romero, forwards and with intent. Paredes. Otamendi gently done. Upamecano. Konate. Gusto carries the ball down the right. And it's Rabiot. Olise. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Messi. Now it's Alba. And the shot! Paredes gets it away. Mbappe. Real chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. Cherki. It's Hernandez. Messi. Done delicately. Cherki. Mbappe. Hernandez. Now then, the ball's come loose. De Paul, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Paredes. Simeone. Paredes. Acuna. Acuna picks it up now. Gusto. Cuts out the supply. Caresses it through. Gusto. Camavinga. Hernandez. Upamecano. Mbappe chasing after it. Paredes. Romero.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Hernandez. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Gusto. Camavinga. Gusto. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Camavinga. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's got his cross in. And that's the keeper's ball. McAllister. Paredes. Oh, can he get onto this? Upamecano makes the interception. Alvarez. He's had a shot! Messi, De Paul, and that's been well dealt with. Moved on forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Aim forwards. Mbappe, chance! He scores! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rabiot. Upamecano. Hernandez. Camavinga. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Decent chance! Otamendi clears it away. Messi. Moved on forwards. That is a great pick out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Danger averted for now. Alvarez wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. Messi. And he's there to clear it. Argentina have reclaimed it. In once more. And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward. Camavinga. Konate, Camavinga, Hernandez, and here's Elise, and it's Camavinga. Camavinga tries to dink it through, deftly away. McAllister, Argentina can break now. Romero. Camavinga. Upamecano. Rabiot. Gusto. Konate. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! Camavinga. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gusto. Cherki. Hernandez. Takes a shot! Otamendi. Messi. That is lovely. Time to deliver. Romero. Oh, it's played into the area. Paredes. Argentina.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Simeone! No mistake!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Still trying to make a game of this. Rabiot. Konate. Gusto. Cherki. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Camavinga, Cherki, Gusto. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Dembele, big chance! Oh, it's come loose. And he welcomes it in. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Now it's Messi. And it's been played through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Could be danger here. Simeone played back in. Acuna, and that's aimed into the middle. Upamecano with the clearance. And the counter is on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. France are having a ball here. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. Acuna. And here's Alvarez. Gusto. Konate. Gusto. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Hernandez. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Paredes. Olise. Konate. Gusto. Upamecano. Camavinga. Cherki. Simeone. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Konate. That's really well manoeuvred. Rabiot. McAllister shifted upfield. Cherki. Camavinga. Mbappe. Succumbs to the pressure. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. Romero. Messi. Messi. Great work on the overlap. Climbs up big! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And here's Olise. Cherki. Alvarez, gently done. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez played out towards the right wing. And here's Messi. Now it's De Paul. Played out to the right.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Always onto this. Messi produces a cross. And that's a goal kick. Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's a nice ball. That has been knocked clear. Showing good feet. And he shoots! And it's Rabiot. Rabiot with the delivery. proves too strong. Alvarez, De Paul. Rabiot gets it away. Paredes. Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Hernandez, and it's lofted through here. He's got away. Olise. Acuna did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Romero. McAllister. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Gusto. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's had a shot! And he's heaved it away. Paredes. Acuna forwards and with intent. Upamecano has got himself a free kick. And here's Dembele. Olise. He's in space and looking for options. Gusto. Now the ball in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's Hernandez. Cherki. Rabiot. Olise. That's a little off target. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rabiot. And here's Olise. And here's Dembele. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Olise! Played out wide. Gusto. Alvarez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Dembele. Can he finish? Oh, they could be caught out here. Olise's cross. And the shot! Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. Played into space out wide. Simeone. And the keeper has it. Camavinga. Konate. Rabiot. Hernandez. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been cleared. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. Senesi. Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Dembele. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Simeone. Alvarez. Now it's De Paul. Messi. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Cherki. Konate. Camavinga. Konate. McAllister. Romero. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cherki. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Cherki. Rabiot. Olise. Senesi. McAllister. Simeone. Paredes. Paredes shifted upfield. Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Paredes. McAllister. Alvarez. Konate gets good distance on it. Senesi. Quality ball. That has been cut short. And here's Alvarez! And that has faded wide.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Otamendi. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Hernandez. Messi. And that could set him on his way. And he's onside. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication, and it's played forward. Camavinga, he's the guilty party there. And it's Otamendi. De Paul. Elise. Rabiot. Upamecano. Upamecano, gently done. Elise. McAllister. Out to the left it goes. Acuna. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Simeone. Lovely feet. Now here's the delivery. And back out it comes. McAllister. Upamecano. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. McAllister. Acuna. Simeone. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cherki. Konate. Rabiot. Konate. Gusto. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Gusto, he's played it long. Acuna. Senesi, forwards and with intent. Elise. Cherki, moved on forwards. Now it's Elise. Another chance from a corner. The keeper's ball. Messi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Konate, head over towards the opposite flank. Mbappe. No way through, so back it comes. Cherki, over to the left. Hernandez, there's the delivery. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi shifted upfield. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Konate. Gusto. Konate. Gusto. And he's managed to get free. Camavinga. Now it's Dembele. And it's Gusto. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Oh, it's come loose. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Gusto. Camavinga. Olise. Cherki. Gusto. Olise. Out for a throw. That's tiny. Looking for a decent ball in. McAllister. The final 5 minutes. McAllister. Acuna, gently done. Upamecano. Konate. Rabiot. Gusto. Rabiot. Gusto. Konate. Camavinga. Upamecano. Hernandez. Moved on forwards. Camavinga. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Romero is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Dembele. Great chance! No, it's wide. De Paul. Otamendi aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Romero is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's played forward. Real chance here! And it's hoisted clear. France have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Cross goes in there. Oh, smashing header! Decent chance. That is a fine delivery. De Paul. Argentina to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Upamecano. Konate. Cherki. Konate, gently done. Senesi, forwards and with intent. Acuna, probing pass. And he's picked it up out wide. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Messi. Konate gets it clear. That's a throw. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. And it's Digne. Camavinga. And here's them. Olise! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Paredes, Senesi, McAllister, Senesi, McAllister, Senesi, Paredes, McAllister, Senesi. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. De Paul, Romero. De Paul, and that's a simple one for the keeper. Senesi getting this one clear. They get a throw in. Camavinga, Cherki, and here's them. Can he finish? Acuna, aim forwards. That has been cut short. Rabiot. Gusto. Dembele. That's Dembele. Dembele's delivery. De Paul. Romero. Otamendi. That's been drilled forward. That's really well cleared. Tries a measured ball. Messi. Now it's De Paul. Chooses to go back. Alvarez. Goes for a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Messi. Camavinga tries to clear. Paredes. In by Messi. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. It's come to nothing. And he thumps it clear. Rabiot. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi. Romero. Messi. Rabiot. Rabiot. Gusto. Rabiot. Camavinga. Rabiot. Cherki. Digne. And that is that. Now this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? It was a very